Let's talk about healing. Hey, it's Christophe Clugston, the Jedi Dog Master. And I've talked about the 50-foot leash and how we create ability to have the dog out away from us. So that's as movie dog trainers or tactical trainers. We don't consider 12 inches away from you exactly obedience. But I want to clue you into something now. If you have watched healing patterns and such, are trained with healing in let's say an AKC or UKC sport obedience style, the dog is on your left and your left hand is on your stomach. This is something that they have mandated for some reason. I don't know what that's about, but that's the style that they want. Now, a lot of people are looking at IGP, although a small sport, really, in reality, it gets a lot of notice on social media platforms because the prancing and such, that's not really functional. But there in IGP, your hand is on the outside of the dog. It's supposed to be a natural position. And again, the dog is on the left-hand side. Now, in contrast, I'm showing you KNPV, which is the Dutch, used to be the police and military certification style for the dogs that are considered the number one tier 1 dogs in the world, come from KNPV lines. So what they're doing here, and you'll see something that's really more applicable to pet dog owners because they don't want to walk around with their hand on their weight, on their stomach. And it's really, although IGP says it's a natural movement, that hand on the outside is not really. It looks like quick draw style. That's not really what you want. So in the KNPV, the hands have to be below the waist. So you can stick your hands in your pocket. And a lot of people do this, and you'll see this is Petra, who's a very good trainer, incredible trainer in Holland, in the Netherlands, and with her dog. Now, one of the things you'll notice that's very different is the dog's on the left-hand side, but she signals to the dog to switch to the right-hand side. So the dog is capable of walking on both sides, left or right. It's not just stuck in one lane. This is like having two languages. You're far better off having two languages than just one. So this is something that pet dog owners, I've talked about this for, this is one of the things with movie dogs and especially tactical dogs. And you'll see it on my other videos where my dogs can do left side, right side, and they can do center. And also there's contact, which is what we're using for tactical, especially people. Why do you do contact healing? I'll give you a free clue here. At nighttime, you want to know where the dog's at. Also, when there's a lot of loud noises, you don't know where the dog is at. You can feel that pressure. And for the dog, too, this is the strongest sense they have also is kinesthetic. There you go, people, a little something you didn't know about. But looking at this KNPV healing, you're going to see a Petra walking with her dog, and she's doing different down and back and switching over. But this idea of having the dog capable of being on both the left and the right side is incredibly good, and something that you as a pet dog owner or just the normal person who is dabbling with different things, you should consider doing this because it allows you to have you don't have to be stuck trying to maneuver around like in a tight hallway or in a tight alley or whatever, trying to maneuver around to get the dog back on the left side. That's why you see my dogs can automatically switch. They do it a little different than what Petra is doing, but this is very crucial. So, again, how many of you have trained your dog to be able to do this? How many of you are now inspired and motivated to try to put this into your training? Let me know, okay?